bullshit!
What's going on YouTube? You're chilling with Trainers Abza, and we are here today for a UU mix battle. But there's something on my opponent's team that gets me kind of annoyed right off the bat, and I'm sure you've spotted it by now too. If this is a UU mix battle, then why is there a Tyranitar there? Yeah, I know, I was confused as well, but you know what? I just let it go. I mean, Tyranitar isn't that amazing, and I'm sure that I can deal with it with... Like, there are about 4 things on my team that can deal with it, so I'm not too concerned with it. Anyway, just quick introduction to my team. My team is a Mega Beedrill with Protect, no 4 attacks, Protect, then 3 attacks. A Contrary Superior with HP Ice and Leech Seed and Substitute instead of the standard additional 2 attacks. A Specially Defensive Gallade, a Specially Offensive Samurott, a Physically Defensive Arcanine, and a Offensive Noctowl. While my opponent, I'm going to say that it doesn't matter what kind of Steelix that is. It's a Steelix. It's got massive base defense. Even if it's invested, it's got massive defense. And I'm expecting rocks. Tyranitar, I don't know what to expect. Maybe Mega, maybe just specially defensive. But then again, he's already got a Florges, so why would it be specially defensive? My Milotic, I can assume, will only be a general pain to my team. Florges, most likely special defensive. I mean, I've never really seen specially offensive ones. Trevenant, they're probably just to be a pest with Harvest and Citrus Berry, or maybe Lumberry with Rest, but Harvest, I'm not sure. And finally, Crobat, which you can always rely on a Crobat. It's fast, it's got good bulk, it's got really good attack, it can Brave Bird everything, or U-turn. It's just a really good mon in general. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the battle. My opponent today is Tomzon, which we had this battle on a stream of mine. He's going to start off with his Fat Bat. Ha! Unlawful Exile, I get it, or Lawful Exile, it's one of those two, I can't quite remember. Anyway, I'm going to start off with my Beedrill, and right off the bat, I'm not going to bother going for Protect. I'm going to Hard Switch into my Arcanine to get off the Intimidate, because I don't know what he's planning to do. I could have gone for Protect to Scout, but I felt that with Crobat, I just didn't want to bother with Beedrill, and there's no way I would I don't think Beedrill can outspeed Crobat after it Mega'd. I mean, it may, but I just wasn't. I didn't. It was a stream, so I didn't have time to check the speeds. Anyway, I bring in my Arcanine, he gets a crit, massively damages my Arcanine, pretty much cripples it, and he's going to switch out into his Milotic, predicting the extreme speed, which, you know what, that's fine, I don't mind. He might have thought I was offensive with Intimidate. I'm still able to get off a little bit of chip damage with the Milotic, and instead of finishing me off, I guess he predicts my prediction and goes for Dragon Tail. So my Samurai gets switched out for Gallade, and now I'm predicting he's not going to go for Dragon Tail again. He's going to go for Scald, because if I were in this position, I would love to get a burn off that Gallade in case it was Mega, or just regular Gallade to get a burn. So I feel pretty confident going into my Samurai here, except I get the burn. So I don't take too much damage, but again, I get the burn. And knowing my Latics are pretty beefy, and they actually weigh a pretty good amount, I feel confident going for a Grass Knot here. And it's actually enough to do a 2-hit KO even after leftovers. So Samurai, you know, putting in work. I'm pretty happy about that. However, he's going to get off a Dragon Tail and Dragon Tail me out into my Arcanine. And here, I think that it's a perfect opportunity for me to go into my Superior, because if I were him, I'd be thinking, oh, hell yeah, I can get off a Recover here with his Arcanine. So, like I said, going to go into Superior, knowing that he's going to recover, which he does. And I'm able to, I plan on setting up myself, because there's no way he's going to stay in on a Superior. He knows these things have Leaf Storm. He knows they have Contrary. He knows I can probably knock it out. So I'm free to set up a sub, or so I thought. He actually goes for Ice Beam, so I'm guessing he's got either some special defense investment, or he was pretty sure he could take the hit. Either way, he makes a pretty ballsy play by staying in and making sure I don't get my sub. So I'm just going to say, you know what, screw it. Knock you out with Leaf Storm. I get a crit, doesn't matter. It's a Leaf Storm from a Stab Superior. Come on, it just doesn't matter. And I'm able to get up to +2, and I'm thinking, alright, as long as he doesn't bring in the Crobat, I'll be good. He brings in the Steelix, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I bet I can take this out. Except, you know, Sturdy. But he actually turns out to be Mega Steelix. So, big surprise there. And I miss a Leaf Storm, son of a bitch. I'm actually surprised I take this Heavy Slam. I am surprised to no end that Superior... I know Superior had good bulk, but I didn't think it was good enough to take a Heavy Slam from a Steelix. Jesus Christ, that just shocked me. I was at a loss for words during the stream. Or at least I believe I was. I might have to go rewatch it. Anyway, I'm able to finally get off a Leaf Storm as he set up rocks, thinking, I guess he just wanted rocks. I mean, he must have known he could take a hit. But I'm able to get off another. I'm gonna fire off another Leaf Storm to try and KO him. I know I can go for another Leaf Storm on the Trevenant, but I don't feel confident that I'll be able to hit. I feel that there's a good chance I'll miss the Leaf Storm, so I plan on. I'm just gonna go for a hidden power. I mean, it's super effective, so it's 120 power. Yeah, I get a crit. Crits everywhere, man. Just crits everywhere. But I don't think it mattered. I was at like what, +4 or +6? I can't remember at this point. I know I was at plus a lot, and I felt confident it would knock it out. Here, I'm just going to stay in and let my superior get knocked out, because I need some residual on this Crobat if I'm going to be able to knock it out, because it seems like the only way I'm going to be able to knock it out is by making it knock itself out with Brave Bird, then coming in with priority. So I'm bringing my Noctowl. Noctowl's has a pretty good amount of HP, so I figure that the Brave Bird should be able to deal quite a bit of recoil there. And I'm sitting in a good spot, because now I can bring out my Gallade. I didn't bring out Arcanine because I figure that I could probably still use the E-Speed for something, and the Shadow Sneak would probably KO, except I get another crit, and it's like, okay, with all these crits going around, how do I know which ones actually matter and which ones don't? I mean, obviously the crit on Arcanine mattered, but, well, actually, it did survive. I don't know. It's so weird. There's so many crits during this game. Anyway, I bring in my Arcanine now on the switch into Florges. In case he wanted to just set up Wish and stuff, I could actually go for a Moonlight myself and get back up to some HP. Otherwise, it was just for fodder to get a free switch into my Beedrill, which can now Mega and do some work. So I don't feel like I need to go for Protect against the Florges. I actually feel pretty confident just going for Mega Beedrill right away. I didn't think I need to Protect, so I go for Poison Jab to just try and knock it straight out. Now, I actually know how much damage this does to a regular Steelix. So Mega Steelix, which has more base defense, Drill Run, I felt at that amount of HP, I'd be okay to knock it out. So he's going to bring in the Tyrantrum next. I'm not sure what he's planning. I mean, he must know I have the Bug-type move. And so I do go for it. I go for U-Turn, and wow, Adamant U-Turn was Adaptability U-Turn, not enough to knock it out. Good to know for future reference. So I go into my Samurott as fodder, and I'm feeling that I've pretty much got the match. I've got the match now. I've got the match. And just in case he wants to just in case he wants to switch into Florges here for some unknown reason, I'm just going to go for Poison Jab. This way I don't have to go U-turning again, and you know it's going to knock him out. He's at like what, 1 HP. So I felt fine going for a Poison Jab, and I know the Poison Jab is going to knock out the Florges, so this is GG. GG Tomzon. This was a pretty good battle. I'm a little annoyed with the Tyranitar for UU mix, but you know what? It happens. Which, you know, talk of the day. It's another little rant here. It's annoying that when you agree to a tier with someone, and again, this is not specifically to Tomzon, because, you know, I'm like, yeah, okay, well, you got a Tyranitar, it's only one OU Pokemon, I got like 4 to deal with it, it's fine. But it's really annoying when you agree to either a tier or a mixed tier battle when people bring higher tier Pokemon. Like, I can understand if it's just a mistake, like if there was a recent tier change and they just happened to bring the wrong Pokemon. I completely understand that. But if it's on purpose and they're like, oh, you deal with it, then it's like, no, get the hell out of here. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to hopefully get back to a more current schedule with this channel, because I'm not uploading as much as I'd like to, so hopefully I want to change that. I've been saying that for a while, that I want to change that, but I'm trying to build myself up to do it. It's hard to explain. That's for another talk of the day, though, so I will see you all next time. Bye.